For the second time in 4 years, the Kansas City Chiefs are once again Super Bowl champions. First off, shout out to Patrick Mahomes. They did mention it. I said it to my coworker like right before or right after halftime hit that this was, Patrick Mahomes' Michael Jordan's flu game. Like I knew the comparisons were going to be made, and I did hear it on the post game show. I was like, wow, I literally said that. But yeah, shout out to Patrick Mahomes. They came out swinging. They came out on fire in the second half. Like the first half, the Eagles dominated. If it wasn't for that turnover from Jalen Hurts, I truly believe they would have ran away with the game. Like that changed the momentum. That changed the direction of the game. That tied the game up. That gave them hope. And honestly, I don't know if that doesn't happen. I think the Eagles run away with this game. I know the Chiefs caught fire in the second half, but the first half the Eagles looked so damn good. Shout out to Jalen Hurts as well. Jalen Hurts looked good. He looked great the whole game. I picked the Eagles because Jalen Hurts is on another level right now. And to be honest, I'm kind of disappointed he didn't win his first one. But it was a great, entertaining game. I watched the first half, as I said, at work. But yeah, just from the get-go, I was entertained. It was exactly what I thought it was going to be. I knew it was going to be high scoring. I feel like it could have been even higher scoring than this. I was assuming someone's going to score 40 plus. I'm actually shocked they didn't get to 40 plus points, especially the way both offenses started the game. I was surprised the game, the first quarter ended tied at 7 because both offenses came out swinging. It looked like both defenses weren't going to be able to stop the other team. And tackling, to be honest, kind of sucked a lot of the game. Especially when somebody was running the ball, they would just, dash through the offense, through the defense, I'm sorry. They would just dash through the defense for like 10 extra yards. It's like, wow, is it going to be that kind of game where like nobody tackles? But no, Isaiah Pacheco in the second half, especially, he was getting lit the fuck up. Like back-to-back plays, he got hit pretty damn hard. I like some hard-hitting games, especially when they're legit hits, not like cheap shots to the head. They were doing like legit tackles, uh, to the rules. And I like that. I like a good hard-hitting game when it's, quote, safe and by the rules, But as someone who didn't really have a dog in the fight, like I like both teams. I like both quarterbacks. I'm not upset by any means that the Chiefs won. Like I've said before, Patrick Mahomes is my favorite player in the NFL. Just watching him, whoever he's playing, I'll watch Patrick Mahomes any day I can. He's just that exciting, that entertaining to watch. I forgot where I was going with that. I'm sorry. I've been drinking a little bit. As an adult, you wanna have some adult time and chill and watch the game. But yeah, no. Okay. I know where I was going with that. I'm sorry. I got myself. I did not agree at all with that call. The call. I don't have to specify yet, but the call. I don't agree with it, especially how far the ball was over his head. I hate that it had to end like that. And I know it's smart. I know you play to win the game, but I hate that they ran the clock down. Like I said, I understand. You want to win the game. That's how you win the game. But that holding call against the Eagles, man, I don't know. Like I said, I don't really have a dog in the fight. I enjoy both teams. I don't know. That was very questionable. Like, sure, if you want to go word by word by the rules, you could call that, but I don't know. The trajectory of the ball way over his head, in that crucial point of the game, I don't know. I feel bad for the Eagles and their fans right now. That was some bullshit, straight up. Like I really feel for y'all. Like I can't imagine if that was the Panthers or the Cowboys. I would be sick to my damn stomach. So trust me, I get how y'all are feeling right now. Like I would have loved to see the Eagles have one more drive. Sure they had the ball at the very end, but that was 6 seconds with no timeouts. That's not really a drive. That's a miracle play that you're trying to pull off. Uh, it it could have been a classic, man. I just feel like the ending kind of turned me off to the whole game. It kind of messed up the way I viewed the whole game. As much of a classic as it was, as entertained as I was the whole game, to just like throw it all away with that close call. I don't know, man. Like I said, don't get me wrong. I'm happy for Patrick Mahomes. He's my favorite player. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating that the Chiefs won this game at all because they did have to pull the game close, take the lead. They had to do the work to get to the point where they won. Don't get me wrong. I'm not taking that away at all. It's just that call, man. I and even on Twitter, I saw so many people on Twitter have the same reaction. Unless you're a Chiefs fan, you kind of side with that was a BS call. Um, shoot, even some Chiefs fans might say that. Like, hey, it was a BS call, but hey, we won, so I'll take it. You know, that's what kind of fan I am. Like, sure, I'll love the call, but I will be realistic about it. I will be like, okay, y'all got screwed over on that call. I mean, I'm gonna take it, but y'all got fucked over by that. So I know some Chiefs fans might be like that also, but like I said, it was a great game. Don't get me wrong. That just kind of tarnishes it a little bit. But besides that, I want to give a huge shout out to Rihanna. That concert was amazing. What a vibe. I did have to watch it in my car, but thankfully I connected my phone to the Bluetooth so I got to kind of listen to it through my car speakers. That was an awesome concert. It was kind of minimalistic. Don't get me wrong, she was in the same spot pretty much the whole performance, but it was still dope nonetheless. Um, that was a 10 out of 10 show. She has so many bangers. Um, yeah, it was like an all around great night. I even loved the pregame stuff. I love that they had, DeMar Hamlin there and his medical staff, and the Bengals and the Bills staff. I love that moment too. That was pretty nice to see. That was heartwarming. It was just an all around great night for sure. It's one of the Super Bowls I've enjoyed most, from what I can think of. It was very entertaining the whole night. The past, what is it, 4 or 5 hours? It's just been great. Like the presentation was bar none. But yeah, once again, shout out and congrats to Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, the Kansas City Chiefs fans. Enjoy it, man. Um, it was a great game. I'm ready for next season. I'm sure Chief fans want to enjoy this, but I'm looking forward to next season. I don't know. Let's see who's there next year. Um, but I feel like both teams, as long as no major changes happen with the rosters, could very easily be here again next season. And honestly, I would not be mad at that, especially with how it ended. I would not be mad at running this Super Bowl back. But yeah, I'll see y'all again next season. Hope y'all enjoyed this Super Bowl. Um, Good night.